So a big problem that I see with new cold email agencies is they have an over-reliance on pay-per-call. Now, a lot of people think that pay-per-call is the way to go initially because it's the easiest to close. However, there's actually a lot of problems wrong with pay-per-call. Now, one of the first thing is you are going to be essentially boxing people in to a hard call to action. The truth is, a lot of really big busy businesses don't want to just jump on the phone. They want you to share more information, share a case study, ask a question. So if you're just boxing them into, hey, you need to get on a call, then you're going to have a lot of slippage. And the second thing is with appointment setting. With appointment setting, you're not going to know your client's business as well as they do. Even if you study and everything, you don't have the internal knowledge of what's working or case studies, where if you're doing pay-per-call, you need to be doing the appointment setting. You can't trust your client or your client's team to do appointment setting if you're only getting commission on call. So it adds a lot of complexity there where you have to be as good as they could be at appointment setting, but it's really difficult because you don't have that internal knowledge base, especially when you have multiple clients. Now, a third thing is going to be no-shows. So this is going to be both on the client end and on the prospect end. What if your client no-shows? How do you prove that and how do you contest that? And also, what if a prospect no-shows? That's more likely, but you might be surprised how many times a client actually no-shows too. So all these are things that just add complexity of pay-per-call, where maybe it seems like a band-aid and an easy way to sell cold email, but in reality, it actually can make things a lot more complex. And I think that's a lot of the reason there is a big drop off with lead gen agencies, because they get all these pay-per-call clients and then they have a fourth problem, which is they also have cash flow issues on top of all this, and it just ends up being a bad experience. So that's why I think it's better to struggle a little bit more maybe, but take on your first clients either on pay per lead or on retainer and just get around this whole structure if it's not really good for anybody.